so good?
Yep.
So, in order to not have reverse sensing when you're going into the station, what do we have to have here on the top? From or to indication?
From indication.
When we're going to the VOR, we need to have a from indication?
When we're going to the VOR, it'll be a 2.
Beautiful. So what I like to do here is basically swing this where the 060 is on the big triangle and the 240 is on the bottom triangle.
Okay.
Now look at the gauge, tell me what's happening.
Okay, we have a 2 indication and we're flying the 240 degree radio.
Now we don't have any reverse sensing. We got 060 and 120 is our heading, and the needle's going to come in. Which way are we going to turn as it's centered?
To the left.
And what heading?
060.
Beautiful. You know your stuff. You see? Nothing to it. This instrument rating is going to be a walk in the park. Let's see, I'm not sure if the tower works. 2522. I know in the season they have. Let's try 22.7. East Hampton traffic, Cessna traffic, 6 miles to the west, landing East Hampton traffic.
Good evening. This is East Hampton Airport. Automated advisory. Wind CT0.13. Caution crossing. Wind shear. Altimeter 30.3. For runway health discretion.
Remark. East Hampton Common Traffic Advisory 125.26.
For further services, push your mic 3 times.
Yeah, we gotta go. I think the tower's operational here, but let me see something. Keep joining that radio. Oh, it looks like we passed the station. Oh, it looks like we're right over the VR now. Let's see. 22.
Yep, we got a from indication.
From indication, we just passed it. East Hampton traffic, East Hampton Tower, Cessna 757 Alpha Delta, how do you read? I don't even know if,
Isn't East Hampton an uncontrolled area?
yeah, it's uncontrolled, but it has a tower. I mean, worst case, we'll just go to somewhere else, because I don't even know if they have, I don't even see the lights. Okay, I think I got it now. Alright. East Hampton traffic, Cessna traffic. We'll be overflying the airport and landing to the rest on runway 28, East Hampton traffic. East Hampton traffic, Cessna traffic, overflying the airport, landing to the west, runway 28, East Hampton traffic. Alright, let's go ahead and start a descent. Do your descent checklist. Let's go down. And I'll line you up for an approach.
Okay.
Where it's kind of a simulated approach. Runway 28. So let's go ahead and descend to 1,400.
Alright, 1,400.
And let's turn right heading 060. 060, 1,400.
Alright, clear right.
Clear right, nobody's out, TCAS is clear. Okay, I still see, okay, I see the lights now.
What altitude you want me to maintain?
1,400 and heading 060. Let's go ahead and head over to a heading of 090 now, 1,400.
Alright, 09014.
Okay, facility hours 24. I'm looking at my airport facility directory now. Okay, light intensity is medium. And CTAF is 2522, which is Common Traffic Advisory Frequency. 2522.
East half the traffic, Cessna traffic will maneuver to the east to land runway 28. East half the traffic.
Alright. And we have AWAS at 22.7. M57 Alpha Delta heading 180, 1,400. This will be vectors for kind of a simulated VOR approach, okay? So.
Okay. So I'll go to 180.
Yeah, 180, 1,400, yeah.
180, 1,004.
Yep.
Alright, clear, right? Alright, 180, 1,400.
Okay, your inbound course will be 243.
Okay.
Alright, hold 1,400. And 757 Alpha Delta. Turn right heading 270, maintain 1,400 till established on the final approach course. You're cleared for the VR approach, runway 28.
Hey, turning right heading 240, Cessna 757 Alpha Delta. Cleared for the VOR approach.
Runway 28.
Runway 28.
Okay, this is kind of a simulation of what it's like to do an instrument approach, which is a VR, okay? So you want to maintain that needle centered. Keep your standard rate turn on the turn coordinator, all the way heading 240.
East half the traffic, east half the traffic. Cessna traffic 757 Alpha Delta. Currently 5 miles to the east, landing runway 28. East half the traffic.
Alright, now keep cross-checking your VOR and your compass and your head indicator just to make sure they match.
Okay. They look good.
And you're going to hold a heading of 270 to join on that course. That course will put you into the airport. Okay, beautiful. I got the beacon.
Okay.
And you can go ahead and descend down like to a simulated, again, this is OVFR, we're simulating an approach. MDA, minimum descent altitude of 600. So let's go ahead and descend down 600 and hold that course.
Okay.
And it should put you right into the airport. Alright, looks like course is coming alive. feet are off the brakes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. We're gonna do a nice crosswind landing here. Okay, watch that needle. What's that needle doing now?
Going to the left.
Going to the left. Okay, so
center.
let's track it in band. Okay, keep that needle centered. Put you right into the airport. Nice 500 feet per minute descent. Moving more to the left now. Moving more to the left. As it's moving more and more, you want to get that needle back in there. Don't let it swing full deflection. When it does swing full deflection on the VR approach, you want to go missed approach. Okay, so you don't want that. Anticipate more and more. Because where's the wind coming from now?
The wind's coming from the west, correct? Northwest?
Well, we took off. Where was the wind? What runway we used to take off from Republic?
Runway 19er.
19. So where's the wind? The south, right?
Yep.
Okay, so crab to the south, okay?
Crab to the south.
I'm gonna let you take your foggles off. Just level off at 700. Always level off 100 feet above, so you never go below your MDA.
Okay.
Alright. Ooh, boy.
Wow, this is
down
really...
low. Alright, take your foggles, my controls.
Your controls.
My controls. Get those lights on. Alright, there's a beacon right there. Stay at 700. You see that beacon right there?
Yeah.
Your controls?
My controls.
Your controls. Stay at 700 until you pick up that runway. It's gonna be in an angle. It's gonna come up like 2.8 this way.
Okay.
I'll be helping you. Just kind of stay. The only
a bit bumpy.
yeah, it's bumpy down here. The only issues I have usually first time on any airplane is people, pilots put their feet on the brakes, and you can feel that, wheel, So always, stay on the bottom of the pedals. This way, you don't. But you can pick up that beacon now. It's white, green. You see to the right, about 2 o'clock, right, and green. That's your airport right there.
Okay.
That'll be a little bit of a challenge because of the crosswind, but I'll be here helping you, no problem.
I'm having a hard time controlling the airplane.
It's alright, we're gonna have some fun tonight. But then, after we get airborne, it's gonna be, much smoother. It's smooth. Above 1500, it smooths out. Just down low, it's bumpy.
Whoa. Did I reduce airspeed and maneuver speed?
Yeah, slow down, absolutely, slow down. Now look here, right? You're kind of on a right base to 2.8, you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Are we going to be using flaps on this system?
I prefer, 10 flaps, or, partial flaps. I don't like full flaps. Just on the go-around, it's so much easier.
East after traffic, Cessna traffic is on a right base, runway 28, east after traffic.
I don't have the runway.
Runway is off to your right. You're on the right base. Look to the right. You'll see it in a second as you're lining up.
Okay.
Just stay at 700 until you're comfortable on the glide path.
Okay. I'm going to turn final. Runway inside.
Yep. Just remember, you're going to have a lot of wind from the left. Wind's from the south, and we're landing to the west.
Okay.
So it's like a direct crosswind. Alright, beautiful. Now I like to stay on the VASA. You see those 2 white lights?
Yeah, that means we're high.
Yeah, just get 1 red, 1 white all the way down. You're perfect. Sometimes on an uncontrolled field, the lights turn off.
Fast.
It's a pilot control, but it's like a delay. So I click the lights a little bit. Make sure it's on. Okay, very nice.
So no flaps landing here?
Yeah, I did no flaps. That's good. I'll be with you on the control. Just keep coming down. You're good. Yeah, a lot of crosswind. A little bit too low. Still a little bit too low. Let's get that throttle back. Yeah. Throttle back, throttle. All the way down. All the way idle. Idle. There you go. Coming down, red and white. Just like that. Get that. Grab in there. Very nice. Right rudder. Hold it, throttle back to idle. Very nice. Get that aileron into the wind. There you go, there's the crosswind. And slowly get on the brakes. Nice and easy. Kind of feel the differential braking.
Yeah.
And as you slow down more and more aileron because of the left wind.
Right.
Very nice.
Oh, that was nice.
Not bad. A little, you know.
It was a little bit of a wrestling fight.
A little challenging. Yeah, a little challenging. But you're good. You got plenty of runway. Since it's a direct crosswind,
yeah,
the easiest way to be is to take off, but now we're going to take off with the opposite crosswind.
Okay.
So we had crosswind
we're gonna
to the left, now we're going to have crosswinds from the right.
East Hampton traffic, Cessna 757 Alpha Delta. We're going to be departing to the east on runway 1010. East Hampton traffic.
Okay. All the way to departure end, swing it back, make sure your trim is set for takeoff, and we're going to take off to the west, and we're going to go back to instrument flying if you're okay with it.
Is that one?
Yeah, that's the trim. Yeah, right. Watch yourself. Don't hit the lights. Left, right. Go. I go right back to the right, all the way to departure. Never leave runway behind unless you want to show off. Okay, that's it.
So you're recording right now?
Camera's on. Yep. And looks like we're good. Now we're going to have crosswinds from the right.
East Hampton traffic, Cessna 757 Alpha Delta. Departing runway 10 straight out to the east, East Hampton traffic.
Okay, you ready?
Go you!
Hi, airplane.
Gear controls. Right crosswind.
Right crosswind. Airspeed's alive. 60 knots, rotate.
Look at that drift. You feel that drift?
Yeah. Positive climb, gear up, heading select, please.
Gear up! Heading select.
Heading low blank, flight level change.
Let's turn into the wind, a little bit better performance.
Okay.
Yep. Shallow turn to the right, shallow turn to the right, into the wind. I don't like to go downwind when it's like that. Go right into the wind, right into the wind, right into the wind. Right, too much crosswind to go right into the wind. You get much better climb performance right there, right into the wind. Very nice. It's a big mistake when you have a lot of crosswind is to turn downwind instead of turning into the wind.
Right.
You're so much better off just climbing into the wind because you're getting better performance. Okay, keep flying with the bumps and get that best rate. Best rate of climb will climb straight up to the east, southeast, and when it gets smooth, I'll let the airplane...
We just got out of it.
And then, yeah, look at that. You don't have to go that far up.
Maintaining about 70 knots now.
Alright, my control.
Your controls.
Again, back to maximizing instrument flying. So what I would like to do is get you back on the foggles.
Okay.
Unless you're getting a little sticker. You're good. No problem.
I love it. I love flying on the IMC.
Very good. We're going to do some simulated instrument flying, and I'm going to give you rid of vectors now, and expect some more interesting VR stuff.
Okay.
Alright, you ready for the controls?
My controls.
Okay, your controls.
My controls.
And we're heading... let's go heading southbound. 180 for now.
180.
And let's climb back up to 2,500.
2,500.
You know what? Let's do 1,500.
Alright, 1,500.
Yeah, 1,500, not as much headwind heading back, so.
Okay.
Oops, looks like my TCAS needs a boost.
So, what is your camera showing? The gauges?
Right now, camcorder is outside cabin, gauges, and, you know, it may see a little bit of you, and, you know, kind of dark, not much.
Yeah.
And night flying is always kind of dark, but, you know, you can still see stuff. Cessna 757 Alpha Delta, New York approach, turn right heading 240, maintain 1,500.
Okay, it's right turn at 240, maintain 1,500. Cessna 757 Alpha Delta.
I'm gonna get a portable battery for my TCAS, so expect it to be a little dark for a few seconds, and then I'll get the light back up. So used to that TCAS, you know, it's so safe that I can't fly without it, you know?
Yeah, it's cool.
Alright, that was quick. Yep. It's about $500-600, and it's such a good safety device. Especially when you're in a busy airspace like New York.
Right. Now let's say you wanted to do the Hudson River tour. You would talk to New York Approach and request transition to Bravo?
What I do is usually get Bravo clearance if they give it to me, and if not, I use the Hudson Unicom, you know, Hudson Traffic 2305. The best is if you go into Bravo and climb at 1,500. That's the best view. You gotta take the class too. You know, there's a little online class. Have you done that? You have a certificate? Okay, you gotta go online and get that class. And then you have you print your little certificate, and then you can show that you did the Hudson, you know, Hudson Traffic. All right, are you ready for some more instrument stuff?
Yeah.
Cessna 757 Alpha Delta, advise when ready to copy instructions.
Cessna 757 Alpha Delta, ready to copy IFR.
Cessna 757 Alpha Delta, hold heading of 240, maintain heading 240, 1,500. Intercept and track the 240 degree radial from Hampton VOR, track it outbound.
Okay, maintain heading 240 at 1,500, and we'll be tracking the East Hampton VOR 240 degree radial. 57 Alpha Delta.
Affirmative, Alpha Delta, 240 degree radial, track it outbound. Now this is a little bit different clearance.
Okay.
So let's discuss it. Let's think about what we just mentioned here. Intercept and track the 240 degree radial, track it outbound. What was the previous clearance?
The previous clearance was to track it inbound.
Inbound. Okay, so you think there's any difference, or it's the same thing?
Oh no, it's actually the opposite. Tracking 240 degrees. Like that, right?
Excellent. Beautiful. Remember, tracking outbound, if it's a radial outbound, you want to have that radial on the big triangle, which is the top of the OBS, and you want to have a from indication to not have reverse sensing. Okay? When you're tracking inbound, you want to have the radial on the small triangle on the bottom of the screen on the OBS, and you want to have the reciprocal for that radial course inbound. So if we're going inbound on the 240 degree radial, you want to have 060 degree course on the top, 240 on the bottom. If you're going outbound on the 240 degree radial from the VOR, you want to have 240 on the big triangle on the OBS and the 060 on the bottom, which is what you have right now, which is perfect. Now, look at the two from indication and look what's happening.
Looks like we have a full right deflection.
Got a full scale deflection.
Full scale deflection.
Correct. Full scale deflection. Let's see. It's kind of crossing on top of the VOR, like right over the VOR. So it's kind of changing from to from. So when you have something like that, just be patient. Just wait and see how the needle's changing.
Eastbound to traffic, Cessna 757 Alpha Delta is 5 miles to the southwest, departing the area back to the west, 1,500 eastbound to traffic.
Check it out. From indication, 240.
So we're on the 240 degree.
And we want to be on the 240 degree radial, and we want to track it outbound.
We are tracking it outbound at this time.
Now, are we on the radial?
We're we're on the 240 degree radio.
You think we are?
Are we on the 060 degree radio?
Yeah, no, really. We're not on the 060 for sure. We're definitely close to the 240 because the needle has full scale deflection when it's 240.
So we are.
What do we need to do? What do we need to do with that indicator to show what radial from we are?
We're on the 270 degree radio outbound.
Well, let's go ahead and verify that. OBS, let's twist with the from indication and needle to center of the needle. Oh, that's 2, wrong way. Too much. Too much. Still too much. Almost there. Beautiful. Needle centered from indication. What radial from the station we are right now?
So we are on the 230 degree radio.
So we're almost there, right? We're just 10 degrees off.
Yeah.
Go back to 240. And let's get that 240 degree radial outbound. So when this needle is centered and you're tracking it outbound and you keep it centered, you're on the radio outbound.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, that was good.
Alright, let me give you another one because I think this one is a little shaky. Are you good?
No, I'm fine.
You're fine with that one? Or?
I mean, if you want to give me another one, I'm cool with that too.
Yeah, I'm going to give you another one. This one I'm not going to help.
Okay.
Cessna 757 Alpha Delta, advise on ready instructions. Copy instructions.
Cessna 757 Alpha Delta, ready to copy instructions.
Cessna 757 Alpha Delta, turn right heading 300. Join the 270 degree radial from Hampton VR. Track it outbound.
Hey, turning right heading 330. 330. And we're tracking the Hampton VOR outbound.
757 Alpha Delta, that was a heading of 300. I repeat, 300, heading 1,500, and join the 270 degree radial from Hampton VOR. Track it outbound.
Okay, maintain, we'll turn heading 300, and we'll track the East Hampton outbound. The 270 degree radio for 757 Alpha Delta. 70 degree.
Check what's happening.
It's starting to come center.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to intercept the 270 degree radio.
Beautiful. Excellent. Excellent.
What's our ground speed now?
Nothing pretty. Nothing pretty. 75. Let me ask you a question. What do you have to do? Uh-oh. Watch it out. Take a look. It's running away from you. You want to stay on that radio.
Yep, it is running away.
Definitely. You know why it's running away? Remember, all day we've been flying. What's the wind? Where is the wind coming from?
The wind's coming from the south.
From the south, okay? So what do we have to do in order to stay on the radio? We gotta crab to the south, exactly. You may need 240, 230, 250. You may need like 30, 40 degrees off your radial to get, to keep the needle centered. Depends on how strong the wind is.
Right.
Alright, back to headwinds. What do we need to do with our airspeed in order to be more efficient when we have headwinds heading back to Republic? Not to burn as much fuel.
Not to burn, we need to lean the mixture.
Well, you can lean the mixture, but I'm actually focusing on airspeed now.
Sorry, I'm not sure I understand the question.
The question is when you're heading into the wind, when you have a lot of headwinds, and you want to get to Republic
faster
without burning as much fuel, what do you need to do with your airspeed? Do you need to increase it? You need to decrease it? You need to stay the same? It doesn't matter? Or you can do something to be more efficient with getting to Republic without burning as much fuel?
Well, reducing power, it would take us a lot longer. It would probably burn more.
Absolutely. Definitely don't reduce power. Reducing power is actually going to make it worse.
So we would increase power and increase airspeed to compensate for the head.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. Let's get that 2500 right there, right on top of the green, More. Right there, and retrim is necessary because every time we change configuration and power setting, we have to retrim. Now keep that needle, don't get away from it, stay on that radial. There's a tendency to S-turn initially when I do the intercepting and tracking. So what I like to do is pick a heading and hold it and see what happens. Right now, let's hold a heading of 270 and see what happens.
Okay.
And you gotta hold your heading. That's gonna make you a much better instrument pilot. If you hold your heading and you're able to hold your heading plus or minus 1 degree, you're gold. It's like an autopilot. Heading select, boom. You just hold your heading. I'm gonna call Gabreski. I don't know if they're there. They may have gone for the day. Let's see. So many airports, it's hard to remember all the hours of operation. Alright, I refer back to my airport facility directory, and this is Gabreski here. Gabreski Airport. Control tower hours, 7 in the morning to 11 p.m. So, looks like they're still up and running. Huh. Okay, we'll give them a call.
Good evening, Gabreski, Cessna 757 Alpha Delta is 6 miles to the east. Would like to transition to airspace westbound 1,500.
7 Alpha Delta, roger. Transition approved. The altimeter 3012.
Transitions approved 3012, 757 Alpha Delta.
Transitions approved. Okay, we're good. 1,500.
1,500.
Okay, looks like needle's running away from us to the left. Let's pick another 10 degrees to the left. So let's do 260 and hold it. Let's see what happens. Let's see, do you have questions in regards to intercepting and tracking?
No.
Cool. You've been studying a little bit for the written, right?
Yeah.
The instrument written. Do you encounter any questions on your instrument written that you wanna cover? You wanna talk about? Any questions? Anything that's not clear?
Well, I was having some issues with the VOR questions on there, inbound, outbound stuff, but you clarified that for me actually.
It's pretty straightforward, right? Let me ask you another one.
All right.
If I want to go direct to the Deer Park VR, I'm going to twist it for you, 17.7.
Okay.
Right there. What do I need to do? 17.7, tune and identify, the ... Morse code, but I want to proceed direct to that VR. What do we need to do with that OBS?
We'll turn it until it's centered.
Okay. And that's it? Only turn into its center?
And then we'll turn to that heading.
So what you're saying is you want to center the needle and turn to the heading.
Center the needle and fly direct to the VOR. Put it in the GPS.
No, we're doing VRs. No GPS. Forget about GPS. Okay, so I ask a question. If you want to go direct to Deer Park VR, you're saying you're going to tune and identify the frequency, you're going to put ... whatever the Morse code, you're going to center the needle, and you're going to turn to the VR.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Now there's one important thing here that you forgot.
Okay.
You can center the needle with a to indication,
Or a from indication.
and you can center the needle with a from indication. What's the difference?
Well, if we're flying a from indication, we're outbound. We're tracking the outbound radio.
Are we going direct to Deer Park, or are we going away from Deer Park? What was the clearance? Clearance was...
Going to direct. We're going direct to Deer Park, so it has to be a 2.
Correct. Clearance was proceed direct to the Deer Park VR. That is correct. So let's make sure we have what on the flag?
A 2 indication.
Ooh. Now remember that. Every time you get a clearance from air traffic control, and it's going to happen a lot, okay, doing instrument flying, these VORs are not going nowhere anytime soon.
Okay.
A lot of pilots tell me, it's absolute, VORs are going to be away, everything's going to be GPS, blah, blah, blah. I fly my Cessna down to Florida a lot, and I still get proceed direct to Flat Rock, proceed direct to Richmond, proceed direct to Charleston, proceed direct to Jax, proceed direct to Melbourne, proceed direct to Vero Beach. I get direct to VORs all the time. It means they're not going to go away anytime soon.
Right.
So you're going to get those clearances. So make sure when you get the clearance, you're going to have 2 indication. The flag is going to say 2, and you center the needle with a 2 indication. You center the needle with a 2 indication. All you have to do is read what's on the top of the OBS, which is the big triangle.
Right.
And that's going to be your heading to the VOR. So let's go ahead and center the needle with a 2 indication, and it looks like we're going to be at 275, and that's going to be the heading to the VOR. Now adjust for the wind. So initially you can pick that heading. If you see the needle slinging, you have to, crab as necessary.
So far, this 250 degree heading is actually holding us nice.
Yep, 250. Yep, just about because of the wind. We're right on top of Gabreski right now.